Okay. So, good afternoon, Falcons. I welcome you all to the very first episode of the Arthur Talk.
Yeah, Arthur! Arthur!
So, for context, the reason why I started this project is because for the past 6 months, I was in this science STEM-based organization called the Chief Science Officers. So, I went in and trained to become a good example of how to lead a very, very compelling and tedious project. So, with this in mind, I've kind of just remembered a certain quote from the CSO, which is, don't just hope it happens, make it happen. Because in the past, I was kind of like in this moment where I wasn't sure if this could happen or this could happen because of how ambitious am I. But this program allowed me to see things from a different perspective in finding the right path to reach that point. So, sedentary lifestyle. So, in sedentary lifestyle, the definition, this is a very controversial thing for, it's based on prolonged sitting or lying down. So, if we think about it on our day-to-day basis, I want you guys to answer this question in your heads. How long do you guys spend time sitting in your desk? Or if that does not work, maybe we could say, how long do we spend ourselves scrolling on our phones? So, it's more than we realize, right? Agree?
Yes, Arthur.
Yes. Okay. So, research shows that an average adult spends their waking times, half of their waking times, being exposed on their screens. Right? Agreed?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. So, you might be wondering why is this a specific problem? So, for context, our bodies move. Agree?
Yes, Arthur.
Yes, okay. So, when our bodies lacked in movement, we would lose like these natural processes when our that's the time when our metabolism slows down, and supports our movement supports nearly every single system in our bodies. So when we remain inactive for extended periods, it disrupts these natural processes. One of the most immediate effects, like what I said, slowing down metabolism, which can lead to weight gain over time. And it's more to that than just aesthetics. Excess weight in our abdomen for like people who are easily like insecure can feel that harsh moment when they get often teased a lot by their peers. You may think it's funny, but it makes people feel insecure. But the impact goes typically even deeper. Prolonged sitting has been linked to higher blood pressure, elevates our cholesterol levels, and impaired circulation. All of which are symptoms of one of the the number one leading cause of death rates in the United States right now, cardiovascular diseases. So, furthermore, several studies show that not only sedentary lifestyle can affect cardiovascular, can deter people's cardiovascular health, but it can also lead to associated high risk of cancer. As we all know today, colon and breast cancer are a few diagnoses of cancer that a lot of adults and even young people like us get. But I will say that the impact goes even deeper. So prolonged sitting or sedentary lifestyle can also have profound effects on our mental health. So people who are less active are more likely to experience anxiety, depression, and even cognitive decline as they age. Activity stimulates the release of endorphins, which are neurotransmitters that when it binds to like receptors, it helps reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. So, with all these consequences, what can we do about this problem? That's when I scouted for my 3 most eloquent speakers who are going to speak with me today in this controversial topic about sedentary lifestyle. To start things off, this speaker has been my good friend for the past 7 or 8 months.
Come on, Arthur.
She has a profound interest in biology, physics, and genetics. And she is a profound researcher into this topic. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my first speaker, Ms. Isabella Connor. A round of applause.
Arthur! Let's go, Arthur! We love you!
All right, thank you, Isabella, for a profound speech on your personal experience and ways to manage and reduce sedentary lifestyle. Please give her another round of applause. Okay, for our next speaker, who's also my very good friend for the past few months. Okay. She has been not only a good friend, but also a good collaborator when it comes to accomplishing group tasks in our classes. She has been the DECA president for the past few months, and she is the founder of what is soon to be the Foothill Law Review Club, if you guys are interested in law. It is a combination of her interests in business and law, and also she's going to be speaking today, same as Isabella's personal life experience and ways to mitigate and reduce sedentary lifestyle. She's also from the class of 2028. I'll say hello to my fellow peers from the class of 2028. Hello, guys.
Arthur.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, may I welcome you, my second speaker on sedentary lifestyle, Ms. Eden Rizzo. A round of applause.
Go, Arthur!
Thank you, Eden, for that heartwarming presentation on your personal experience and a more deeper thought about sedentary lifestyle. You're correct. Exercise may be important, but it's important to worry about your capacity with your limitations and all of that. Please give her another round of applause. All right. Last but not least, for my final speaker, she majored in animal science with an emphasis on Animal Society. She is one of my former biology teachers last year during my freshman year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Bristol Nash. A round of applause, please.
Let's go, Arthur. We love you.
Once again, thank you, Ms. Nash, for that heartwarming, in-depth sedentary lifestyle facts and figures. And before we part ways, I just want to say thank you guys for coming, for being here to support me, to my teachers that I personally invited, Mr. Gasquet, Ms. Viegel, Ms. Stark, who is my mentor, Mr. Seinold, thank you, Mr. Seinold, Ms. Perry, Mr. Rapin, who's not here, I think they already left. But it's fine, at least they came. I want to thank my supervisors from the Desert Research Institute who made effort to come here, who's actually with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause to Ms. Shauna Witt. And also, this wouldn't be possible without the convincing and like the motivation to my friends here and my family who personally messaged me saying good luck, we love you, and we support you. It's a very heartwarming feeling of being like contacted by your families and friends and being told by them that you can do it. You can do anything if you set your mind to, and that helped me a lot in prepping up, executing, and ending this event with an amazing jazz. Once again, I thank you all, and hopefully this wouldn't be the first and last Arthur Talk. And I want to ask you guys a question. Did you guys enjoy the very first Arthur Talk?
Yeah! We love you, Arthur!
Next school year, if I would find a topic that would be very interesting to all of you that we can all relate. Once again, thank you so much, guys, and have a good one.
Arthur!